will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. The most important thing is this: to be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. With a real Eric Thomas, please stand up. Stop being this high school dropout. Stop giving up. Stop sleeping on the street. Stop walking up and down Finkel Avenue like you ain't got nothing, and get your GED. Stop being afraid to take a test. Stop being afraid to go to college because your daddy didn't go and your mama didn't go. Stop being afraid and be the best Eric Thomas you can be. But listen to me, it's going to be hard. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree, but I got it. And guess what? On a degree, it don't have dates. So if it took you 4 and it took me 12, it don't show up nowhere. But I'm exactly where I want to be because I realized I got to commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it, I gotta feed it, I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you will never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours. So work hard and you can have whatever it is you want. Whatever you're doing, stop doing what you're doing. I got a question for you. What do you want? It's real simple. What do you want? Because there's some things in life you're not going to get. They're not coming to you. You got to go take it. There's some stuff that you can't even just earn by doing the good things. It's not going to happen with you in the bed dreaming about it. It's not going to happen with you in the shower thinking about it. Sometimes you got to You can stay where you are. You can. But you can't stay where you are and try to go where you're going. So what kind of life this year you want to make? Because there's somebody out there who wants your spot. There's somebody else trying to get a scholarship. You're not the only one trying to go to Yale. You're not the only one trying to go to the NBA. You're not the only one trying to go to the NFL. I'm asking that the 24 hours of your life be very intentional, very deliberate, and be very strategic. I'm asking that the entire week, 7 days, you're very deliberate about what time you wake up. You're very deliberate about what time you go to bed. You're very deliberate about what you eat, what you're going to buy. Every day matters. That's right. Every day matters. So you got to embody excellence every single day after you excellent. Every single day you wake up, you got to give it all you got. You got to 100%. And so you got to change your mindset. We got to stop looking at pain as if it's something negative. All road to success, you got to go through pain. When you travel down success, you got to go through the road of pain, baby. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It only takes one extra push-up. It only takes one extra mile. It only takes one extra raise. It only takes one extra effort. It only takes one extra something to get you where you're trying to get to. And the goal is, you got to go a little further than the man who's trying to get what you can get. You got to stay up in the road. It's not going to be easy. But I want you to feel that pain going through your body. And as pain leaves your body, that's what's going to take its place. Success. You deserve to be a millionaire. You deserve to take trips. You deserve to live the life that you want to live. I
single idea from the human mind can build cities. An idea can transform the world and rewrite all the rules.
But this is only the beginning. This is not the end. And if you walk through your pain, on the other side is the reward. And you're going to prove that everybody that tried to break you, everybody that tried to stop you, everybody that tried to kill your dreams, you're going to prove all of them wrong. You're bigger than your pain. You're better than that. I need your pain to push me to greatness. Don't give up. I'm telling you right now. Don't give in. Get through it.
Period. He said, you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
I don't know how many of y'all got asthma here today. If you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you're trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You've got to be willing to work off the 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you will have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it. You gotta go days without, listen to me, you gotta want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat. I gotta breathe it, I gotta eat it, I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours. So work hard and you can have whatever it is you want. Thank you. every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that itch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that itch. We claw with our fingernails for that itch. Because we know when we add up all those itches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing.
Between living and dying. It's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna get that inch. I'm willing to die.
It's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that itch. That's what love is. 6 inches in front of your face. Now I can't make you do it. Now I can't do it.
This kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be so much better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you every day was like a privilege. When the time comes for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame. Like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. You, the people, have the power. The power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Who am I? To speak between those who are not in my word. I don't understand those definitions. I don't understand when things go wrong. I don't understand mistakes. I do understand this. I understand judgment, and I understand never surrendering. No matter how bad things go, my heart, my mind will carry my body, my lips to me. I am a champion. Today will be that day. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now, right here, in your house, in your home. I am a champion. Everyone, remember me. I will find myself. I will write my own praises. I will tell you what I do when I live. I will never go out. Not when I give everything I got.
Who am I?
I am a champion. 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 I am a
I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail.
That's bad.
It's bad.
Only last week,
I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick.
Fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. Fast. You, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you.
I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'ma show you how great I am.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Morning, dude. So much going on in the timing of the really good checking it out. Lucas. Hey, the Jaeger job, mate. 2 days past deadline. So sorry, Steve. I've had a million other things to do. I'm so busy. I don't know, is it just me at the moment? Oh, God. I just want to kiss you, business cat. Really? Business cat. What is that? That was you. Like. New message? Popular? So busy. Don't worry though, I'm all over the Smirnoff job today. Jaeger. Has to be out the door today. Can it, mate? Jaeger. Why would you post that? Don't waste my time. Hey Luke, I'm having this party on the weekend and sorry. Yeah, maybe well, cool, that's awesome. Like I might see you there. Party Central. Well done, Kimberly, you're on a boat. Congratulations. Make sure you have 70 photos to show yes, friend request. Daddy got a friend request. I just saw you checking on. Yeah. Pretty cool cat. Checked out a different bird. He's going.
Right now, I think I'm going to take you to a very special place.
Get off your head.
Not quite. Okay, give me a minute.
Alright, get it over with, huh?
Cheers, my friend.
Salute.
Do not walk back here with a swagger.
You know I do.
Mate, that's Layla. She's bang on. She's really, really punctual.
What's the girl?
Oh, look at this. What is straight on the book.
Give me a break.
Absolutely.
What's his surname?
I actually, mate, I don't know. I do not know. It's Layla something. If you want to find out, you're going to have to go and ask her.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite. Thanks.
What is your surname? I just wanted to add you on Facebook.
I'm kidding, I don't actually have this.
Very funny. Anyway, I'm Lucas George. You can add me later on.
Who's your Saturday?
Why not?
I just don't see the point.
Well, I just don't know anyone who's not on Facebook. Like, how are we supposed to keep in touch?
It might seem like cutting edge technology to you, but I think that you can still use these to make
What
friends.
the fuck is that?
Listen to me closely. When you get to the point where enough is enough, when you get to the point where it hurt real bad, when you get to the point you can't take it no more, when you get to that point, I'm telling you, I can't explain it to you. But doors start opening, opportunities start happening. But what you cannot do is you cannot quit during the process. You cannot give up because it ain't what you see. You cannot give up. Champions keep going when they don't have anything left in their tank. That's the difference between the greats. That's what separates them. When they don't have no more, when it's over, when they're tired, when they're frustrated, when they're ready to give up, when they spent their last dime, that's when they get started. Are you hearing me? It's when you have nothing left. It's when you completed all your money, when all your energy gone, when you have nothing left, that's when it's showtime. When you find a way out of no way, when you find breath that you don't have, when you find energy that did not exist, when you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you find a way. I'm gonna show you how bad I wrestle with an alligator.
And tussle with a whale. I done handcuff lightning, throw thunder in jail. Into the stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
During every break of the game, every minute, every on this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us
Yes.
to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know
That's gonna make the fucking difference
that's gonna make a fucking difference.
between winning and losing.
Now I can't make you do it. Now I think you're gonna see a guy who will go that inch. You're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're gonna do the same for him. That's the team, gentlemen. And either we heal now as a team, or we will die. That's all it is. Listen to me, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, when you ain't got nothing left in your tank, you got to think about the people in your life that you're doing this for. And then if you can think about them, you can go one more mile. You can go one more day at work. You can find a scholarship. Listen to me, when you're doing it for somebody else, when you like that lion, if I don't grind, if we don't grind, if I don't grind, they don't eat. Are you hearing me? So it's your boy E.T. said, listen to me. This is it. I wish I could back off, but it's fourth quarter. I wish I could tell you something else. I wish I could tell you you tired, go take a break. I wish I could tell you tired, rest for a year. I wish I could tell you that it's going to get easier. I wish I could tell you it's going to get easier. I wish I could tell you that if you just keep going, it's going to get lighter. The weight is going to get lighter. I wish I could tell you that, but that's not the truth. The truth is you got to find something within. You got to find something within, and that's got to push you, and that's got to elevate you, and that's got to drive you, and that's got to move you. When you find out what your why is, and your why got to be deeper than you. When you find your why, you don't hit snooze anymore. When you find your why, you find a way to make it happen.
Fuck yes.
I was contemplating not to talk. I was a believer of the doubt. I will always endeavor to both esteem, honor, respect for my team. I free my mind by finding the fault. Who am I? I'm the champion. I will acknowledge that was my opponent. Do not expect me to win. I will never surrender. Weakness will not be in my heart. I will look to my comrades and the those who are crossing this road and those who are training me, and I will draw strength from that. Who am I? I'm the champion. I will practice, go off the field of battle, and I will move everything I can do. And I will reach my field of battle at any
There is a chapter that is on the horizon where you withdraw yourself from every distraction in the season of my life. It's God, me, and goals. At this juncture, nothing else matters. I gotta disappear. I got work to do. As you step into this chapter alone, my question to you is, who will you be when you come out? And what will you give back to the world?
One of the questions you need to ask yourself is, who and what has your attention? Because not everything in your life is bringing you something. Some things take from you. You have programmed yourself for entertainment and things that are pulling you away from destiny, pulling you away from purpose. And I'm just wondering if you are willing, if you are courageous enough, if you have the faith, if you're bold enough to sit down for 30 days and write down what it is that's killing you. What if you could just shut out every distraction? What if you could just shut out the world for just a season and focus on you? Is there anybody here that's willing to disappear? Can you hide yourself in the library? Can you hide yourself in the gym? Can you hide yourself in the boardroom and plan and caucus and do what is required behind the scenes in order to manifest the moment? Nobody wants to disappear for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, and get into a place where you can focus on just you. We celebrate athletes and we celebrate critical thinkers and innovators and actors, and we praise them and coin them our heroes. We love what they do in public, but you don't know the story behind the glory. You don't know the blood, the sweat. You didn't see the tears that they cried, the prayers that they prayed to get where they are. I'm just wondering if there's anybody here that is willing to go through the process in the dark room that prepares us and equips us for the stages of destiny. The world is waiting for you to manifest. I'm talking to that man, that woman, that boy, that girl that doesn't have a problem laying in obscurity, because you know that when you come out of the dark room, all eyes on you. You have to disappear and put the work in and come back and shock everybody that doubted you. What if I told you that what tried to break you trained you?
Wow.
What tried to delay you disciplined you? And even the isolation that you've been navigating has sharpened you. What if I told you that you are not late, you are loaded with potential? Can it be possible that average convinces us that survival is success? How is it that we've gotten to the place where we normalize being tired, being defeated, being active, but not accomplishing anything? Average is the enemy of dominion. You cannot rule what you refuse to master. Average people avoid mastery. Average numbs your hunger while stealing your assignment. Average brings us into prisons and pits and caves where we lose our desperation, where we are no longer hungry for a quality of life. This is not your end. This is your deployment. This is not a motivational speech. This is a summons. You are commissioned. This is not inspiration. This is instruction. No more rehearsals. No more almost. No more one day. I move when God says move. I strike when the window opens. I obey without negotiation. I finish what I start. You did not survive to just tell a story. You survived to execute your assignment. Get up and evaluate. Get up and be grateful that you are still alive. Even if it feels as though you have lost everything, you still have your faith. Focus. Focus. Let faith be stirred. Focus. Because history does not remember the distracted. It remembers the devoted. You cried and suffered long enough from scattered focus, from borrowed dreams, from noise that promised comfort but stole your calling. Enough tears have fallen on confusion. Now is the time to weep and work. You may be hurting, but work. You may be bleeding, but build. You may be tired, but get up. It's time to labor with vision and build with conviction to give birth to something that will still speak when the dust has settled over your bones. Greatness is not loud at the beginning. Sometimes greatness is quiet, lonely, and it will demand separation from everything that attempts to knock you off course. Greatness demands discipline. Average negotiates them away. Average attracts applause from people who settled. They will clap for you, not because you are great, but because you make them comfortable. Your life, your endeavors, your assignment, your anointing, if you actually walk in it, should make somebody uncomfortable. A lot of you listening to me were born into bloodlines that have suffered through generational captivity. You start and you don't finish. You get an idea and it stays in the journal. You did not fail and you're not finished. You did not come this far. You did not sweat that hard. You did not bleed and grind and hustle and pray and fast and hope for your heart to stop beating here. I need you to declare this with me. I refuse to die.
I refuse to die.
Still inside of me. I refuse to meet God with unused faith. I refuse to explain why I played so small. When I was trained for war, I was trained to fulfill my destiny. Everything you survived was for this hour, and so there's no more catching up. You're stepping in. And this is not the season of preparation. No, this is the season of execution. It is now. Not when it's comfortable. It is now. Not when it is applauded. The time is now. Because your moment, your opportunity, the open window, this cannot be rescheduled. It is now or never. And I don't do never. This is the hour to shut the door on all trivial pursuits and concentrate your strength to one assignment. Do you want an ordinary life or do you want an exceptional one? A life full of faith, fire, fulfillment, significance, passion, and purpose. I don't know about you, but I would rather be a master of
Good
one
evening,
thing,
Corson.
exceptional with one idea, that I stayed the course, that I remained faithful, than to be notorious for starting something and not finishing. There are destinies attached to the decisions that you make. Your family, your community, your country, your people, generations are waiting on the discipline you keep postponing. The future is listening for a voice that refuses to be average. Decide now that you will be exceptional, that you will lead a life that is absolutely extraordinary. You've got rooms to walk in, tables to sit at, families to impact, generational captivity to break. But you gotta believe. Because consequences come when we remain comfortable. You think you came this far to be average, to be ordinary? All of the time the enemy underestimated you. After everything you've been through, you're gonna settle I am not forgotten. I am not disqualified. And I am not finished.
I'm not.
I am alive.
No.
I am appointed. I am awake. Each tear that I have cried has been the tuition that I have paid to fulfill my destiny. I did not come this far to almost obey, to almost figure it out. I did not come this far to just understand. I did not come this far to just take notes at a conference and not fulfill what it is that God put me on this planet to do. This is not your end. This is your deployment.
Hi, Bob.
You're not finished. I'm not asking if this is my time. I am declaring it.
Yep.
I know it hurts. I know you're bleeding. I know this pain feels like a barrier and you're broken. You can't keep going. I know what that feels like. I know precisely what that feels like. I got one question for you. How tired are you of where you are right now? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up? Who are you willing to let go and get where it is that you want to be? Here is my question. Can you learn how to say no to what's hurting you? No to what's stopping you? No to what's hindering you? No to the people that don't believe in you? The biggest problem that you have had is not that you don't have resources. It's not that you don't have supporters. It's not that somebody doesn't believe in you. It's that you have not believed in you. Get your head in the game. Every time you made a change, you got hurt. And so this is why when you hear the word change, there is a mental block. You cannot change because you have equated change with pain. Every time you have changed, you feel pain. I want to help you see change differently today. Even though in your childhood you were traumatized because of change, and you are wrapped in the notion, hypnotized by the pain of change. Your history is not your destiny. Change is an invitation to the future. If I can change, I can have my future. I see that if I don't change, there is a generation of people who are going to be stuck in the same place. Change is inevitable. And you are either changing for the worse or changing for the better. You decide. I don't know who you are, where you're from, but there's more in you. You may be hurting, maybe dying on the inside.
Voice.
You still got life left. You listening to me? You watching this video? Millions of spaces online. And you are here with me for such a time as this. Destiny is calling. Talent does not win championships. Work ethic does. See, the problem with many of us, we listen to those who work. We watch those who work. We're motivated by those who work. But we never put in the work. We hear these speakers all the time and we listen to them, but we get fired up. But then there's no application.
Hi, Pa.
This is why I'm telling you now, write what resonates. Write it down and read it every day. There is power in repetition. I want you to write it down and read it every day until that dream, that vision, that idea, that theory becomes your reality. There is a
Yep.
bridge from what you see in your head
Ah.
to what you hold in your hand. And that bridge is called discipline.
Me too.
Yup.
Ew.
Define in your head
Yup.
what success looks like
Good.
for you. Because success is not completely wrapped up in what your mind thinks or what your dad thinks or what anybody else thinks. So you need to get crystal clear on what that looks like for you.
Ooh.
What do you believe you are destined to become? What do you believe you are destined to do?
What does it look like for you? Because it may not look like it did for your sister, your brother, your mom, your auntie, your uncle. Some of us don't have a defined purpose. Define it. Once we're crystal clear on that, we gotta get dedicated. Discipline is found in our daily routine, our daily rituals. When you are disciplined, how you do anything is how you do everything, and everything you do, you show up at 1,000%. Everything you do, you execute with a spirit of excellence. They say that discipline is doing what you hate like you love it. Once you unlock those daily routines, those daily rituals that you stay committed to, the game's gonna change. We talk about perseverance, we're talking about pressing and pushing towards something despite the doubters, despite the naysayers. This is somebody who perseveres to achieve what it is that they see in their head. This is the year.
I won it at a show. It's not sharpened, no. I do have a real sword, though.
This is the year where everything changes. I want to thank everybody in this moment, genuinely, from my heart. Thank you for doubting me.
Thank you.
Thank you for trying to cancel me.
Thank you
for trying to puncture my progress and praying and hoping that I would drown in warfare. Thank you for thinking that you counseled me. Thank you for doubting me. I'm so grateful that you thought the season was over. I'm so grateful that you thought that I would never be relevant again. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a seat at the table that the Lord has prepared. Let us dine at the table of resurrection.
We might as well.
Every circumstance that mocks you, hear this declaration. Let every memory of failure be confronted by this truth. Let every demon in hell that mocks you,
Yep.
hear this declaration. I'm coming back.
Oh, I am.
I got resurrection power in my DNA. God is resurrecting me. Than the people that tried to bury me. The pressure that life applied to me. This is the year that my eyes will see what my faith has been fighting for. And by the end of this year, you won't recognize me. You will not understand me. You will not be able to explain what God did for me and through me. You are not here to blend in, to live in obscurity. You are here to live in light. I want to challenge you to step across your own invisible line, to do the thing you've postponed, to make the change that you've avoided. Because the future doesn't belong to the hesitant, to the passive, to the cautious. The plan, the vision, the aim, my target is not to live a life half speed. I was built to challenge limitations, to redefine expectations, to tear down the walls of Jericho that surrounded me. Because God did not put this power in me. Buckle under pressure. You got resurrection in your DNA. If you're breathing, there's always another round. So get up. There will be seasons where you will walk alone, but the isolation will not kill you. You'll come out of that season with an anointing, with instructions, with a vision to execute. Be the person that goes too far, that does too much. But people say, that man is crazy, and you will respond, I'm not crazy, I'm just called. When you stretch beyond what you think is possible, you discover what actually is. And that discovery only comes when you are willing to take the risk of going too far. And when you live like that, you will rewire your mind and rewrite the limits that everyone else accepts.
Come on up, Trev.
Let them question you. Let them. Let them laugh at you. Let them ask you. Are you sure it's possible? Are you sure you're the one? When people ask you, what's your plans for this year? What's your plans in this season? What do you want to accomplish over the next 90 days, 6 months, 2 years? You tell them, resurrection. The future belongs to those who, when the world thinks you're crazy, you just tell them, I'm not crazy, I'm called. I refuse to let anybody take my crown.
Come on, Pop.
You want to know what my plan is? It's to come back for
Get up. Now! Who are you?
My plan is not to stay down. My plan is
Who are you?
stuck in obscurity and indecision and oppression and insecurity. I'm just looking for some people that no longer want to date the idea, but they will marry the reality that they were born to do something. You are not here to blend in, to live in obscurity.
Get up!
You got to step through bloodlines, change lives.
Yep!
You were not born
Yep!
just exist. This is the year
Get up!
where the world will know your name.
Up!
This is the year of change.
Get up!
This is the year of
Get up! Get up!
This is the year of
Get up!
God's will for you.
Yes!
Plans, what you thought was possible, everything is about to be rewritten and redefined in your heart.
It's my year!
Remember this.
2026!
That your weakness is not the end. The weakness that you feel, it is training. It is a call to go deeper.
God taught me patience, self-control, restraint, self-mastery.
An unrepeatable miracle. Nobody has your fingerprints. Nobody has your story. They did not understand your struggle, and they won't believe your comeback. Even your impact in the life of one, they can regret. Make this the year that they remember your name. And I'm not just talking about some idea of going viral. Your world is your brother. Your world is your sister. There is a world.
Oh my God.
Will you see the greatest version of yourself? The you that God intended for you to be.
My
before
tooth
the
fell out.
foundations of the earth were laid? Who did God intend for you to be? Are you living out the
Oh,
purpose?
shit.
Are you taking dominion? Are you taking authority?
My tooth fell out in my mouth guard.
Your world is your neighbor. Your
Why am
world
I
is your
laughing?
your state. Are you leaving a mark? Because for far too long, people tried to silence you. Situations tried to bury you. Storms tried to distract you. This is the year where you actually outgrow the people that used you.
I put it back.
Lift your head, square your shoulders, activate your spirit. This is your moment. I'm coming back wiser. I'm coming back stronger. I'm coming back bolder. I'm coming back with authority. I'm coming back with heaven's back. This is my year of change. The old me dies. The real me emerges. I'm no longer surviving. I am dominating.
Oh, maybe I am.
Everything changes.
Holy fuck.
You're not just returning, you're rising. You're not just coming back. You're coming back different. You're coming back with evidence. You're coming back with fire. You're coming back.
There we go.
That the hand of God is on your life. When everybody doubted you, when everybody said you were done, you were finished, you were washed up, then you're all out of ideas and innovation. When destiny calls, excuses die. When purpose rises, fears retire. When identity awakens, limitations collapse. This is not the year when you negotiate yourself out of greatness. This is the year when you no longer bow down to insecurity, anxiety, and defeat. I'm coming back wiser. I'm coming back stronger. I'm coming back bolder. I'm coming back with authority. I'm coming back with heaven's backing. This is my year of change. So lift your head, square your shoulders, activate your spirit. This is your moment. I'm coming back. If you're like most people, you've come to the end of yourself. Lessons for your way
Okay. I guess I'll go up. I never thought that I would hit a deadlift set, have my tooth fall out in my mouth guard, and just laugh. This right here is freedom.
separate you from the destiny that you've been called to fulfill. Everything is about to come alive in your life every day. Approximately 150,000 people pass away. I don't mean to sound morbid, but I'm just being honest. They die. Let that statistic not only sink in, but serve as an underscore of the urgency of our existence and the fleeting nature of life. Let there be a reminder at the end of our life, we relax ourselves, we live, that we matter, that we fulfill our destiny. Time is minute, your days are numbered. It's time for your effort to become focused and effective. But let me be clear about one thing. Your life will remain unchanged until you are willing to identify what is wrong with it. Accept who's happening to you and change it.
Oh shit, here we go.
Like the life that you see,
Here we
you don't
fucking
believe you
go.
are in alignment with God's purposes and plans for
Oh.
your life. The question is, how did I get here? We are all running a program. Some of us have been running the program of fear, scarcity, lack, doubt. Everything that's good sounds like a scam. That I'm supposed to be poor and broken and betrayed.
Stop being a skeptic.
That's the program that you run.
Stop being so cynical.
For the rest of your life, that's a program.
Destroy your pessimistic minds.
Has gotten you as far.
Choose optimism.
And if you don't upgrade, nothing is going to change. Everything starts.
Even in the hard times, especially in the hard times.
Here is what we've got to come to grips with. Your time is limited. Your days are numbered. And you're moving so fast, wrapped in the swirl of business, distraction, and noise that you probably don't stop and think you are still here. It has been
Show me
orchestrated.
who the fuck
Me
you are.
at this point in your life, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that the hand of God is on your life.
I know it is now.
I am proud of you. I'm proud that you're still listening to something that's life-giving, that would spark the ember of change in your heart. I'm proud that you made it this far out of every betrayal. You've been
Jesus.
lied to. You've been stabbed
Oh.
in the back. You've gone through betrayal. You've gone through suffering and affliction. Some of you were left for dead, abandoned by people you thought would walk with you through this life. And they left you. And you're still here. You've been undervalued and overlooked and underpaid. And you're still here. And that counts for something. It is in the who you are becoming that matters more than what you are achieving. Legends understand the beauty and the brilliance of the process. They have a growth mindset. They know what to do, when to do it, and why they're doing it. And they've developed the daily habits that align with the outcomes that they believe they've been destined to have. And I can tell you that your life is a direct printout of your perspectives, your beliefs, your values. This is where our mindset, our beliefs, our thought, our patterns live in the mental layer, inside. And this is what determines my actions. What was passed down to us environmentally, generationally. This is the program we're running. It's all tethered to a belief system. Let me be clear. I don't think that something's wrong with you. It's not that you're a bad person. It's what's the program you are running? Can we start with the reality that most people think that this thing is working harder and hustling and grinding and cold plunging at 3 a.m. You can cold plunge all you want. You can consistently do the wrong thing. If you're not seeing results in any area of your life, and you might be abundant in one, but totally living in lack and scarcity in another, it's because something in your program is not aligned with the plans and purposes of God for your life.
Well, damn.
Program that you've been running in your mind. It determines your decisions, your actions, your relationships, your finances.
I don't like this one.
Even your health. So here's what most people.
These are good, bro.
It's okay to be a man. It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we gonna do without men?
When you look yourself in the mirror as a man and you say, I'm going to control the things I can control, that's how you get better. That's how you take steps. But we got to go to work every day. We got to go to work every day to clean up this little that's holding us back so we can be who we meant to be.
Oh, everybody's being mean to me. I have mental health. Everybody's piling on. And he's going to go in his little cocoon. He'll stay there, bro. You got to fight. Look, bro, it's hard. It's hard as... You're going to have days where you don't want to do anything. You're going to have days where getting out of bed is the hardest motherfucking thing you ever did in your life. You got to get the up and you got to get in the fight. That's reality. The minute you lay down is the minute all those demons and all that anxiety and all that stress and all that fear can get you. You have to keep fighting. You have to wake up and do your job. Even if you have to crawl through it, you've got to get up and do it. Because the minute you lay down, that got you forever, bro, and you can't get out of it.
You have all these voices that are telling you you're fucked up and this could be hard, but for some reason, you put so much practice into you that you can ignore every one of them that are telling you you're not gonna fucking make it, and still be able to fucking make it.
You are the only thing that matters. Lock in, believe in what you believe in. Nobody else matters. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to hold yourself to your truth. You have to hold yourself to your beliefs. Don't worry about the haters. They ain't shit.
When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And the reason I say it is because you can go 30 days without eating and survive. You can go 3-4 days without water, but you can't go without air. So that's why I don't say when you want to succeed as bad as you want to eat, or when you want to succeed as bad as you want water. I say when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. Then and only then will you be successful.
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art dadgummit, you're supposed to go far. Art dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do the $50,000 a year person doesn't do? What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. Just do it.
All these people who you look at, who have built the things that you want to build, who have become the kinds of people that you want to become, all of those people were afraid too. All of those people had doubts just like you. All of those people had a little dialogue inside their head saying, what if it doesn't work?
Okay,
Pop.
Pop.
What if I do this and everybody laughs at me? What if I do this and everybody makes fun of me? What if I do this and I fall on my face? They all had that, and guess what happened? They did fall on their face, and everybody did laugh at them. But every single time they fell, they got back up. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's the truth. Nobody has built what it is you want to build. Nobody has become what it is you're trying to become without pushing through the same things that you're dealing with now. They don't have more talent. They don't have more skill. They were just willing to be laughed at, and you aren't.
Go all in! You said this year was gonna be a year! Then act like it! Stop talking about it and start moving like it's real! No more 1 foot in, 1 foot out! No more half effort and backup plan! You know you're capable of accomplishing what you want, so stop playing with your own potential! That old version of you is dead! Those old habits you had are dead! Burn the boats and give yourself no choice but to be successful! Let them doubt you! You just keep working! Let them talk about you! You just keep working! Because when you get up, you gonna make sure they feel every ounce of blood, sweat, and tears that you put into this! And when they wanna come back around,
Hi, Pop.
exactly what a fuck their ass. So stop living life like you're just testing the waters and start living life like there's no turning back. Going all in means you stop negotiating with yourself. You stop looking for shortcuts. And you stop hoping that
Now,
I don't know if I want to.
if you believe it,
Shit.
you're cheating. And the problem with that is they're leaving out the most important part of the equation. And that part is work. Action. Actually doing something.
Come on, Trav.
That's what you have to do to achieve anything. Yeah, you gotta believe it, but you better get the work done.
And most people will not be successful. They will not reach whatever they want because when there's not anything emotionally attached to it, they don't give up. Most people were closer than they ever thought they were to finishing that big thing, but they never finished it because they didn't feel like finishing it. Or they were doing it and it was pain. And most people quit in the pain because the pain hurts so bad that they don't know if they're going to do it. You're going to wake up most days and not feel like it. You're going to wake up most days and not be pumped up. You're going to wake up most days and not feel like doing it. But when you can get to a point that you do it anyway, then there's no way you won't reach any of your goals.
There's things that you know you're supposed to do as a human being. Things that you know are going to improve your life. Do those things. There's things that you know are going to make you a worse person and make your life worse.
I'm going to drop.
Do those things. Get up early. Do some kind of workout. Eat good foods.
No need to do this.
Make a list of things that you're supposed to do in your life. And wake up in the morning and do those things. And no, it's not easy. Nothing good for anyone else but you. You think things are going to just go your way? Well, they're not going to just go your way. You got to make them go your way.
Learn your lessons. Hi.
When you're going through hell and everything is going against you, the easiest thing in the world to do is to start thinking negative.
The impulse to dream slowly eating out of you. The experience of life. And that's what causes many of us to give up the experiences and the challenges, the defeats, the disappointments, and the failures of life. It's a natural inclination for us to put ourselves down. See, we are born negative, I think, in a negative consciousness because we live in a negative world. This world will try and beat you down. So you've got to begin to guard your mind against negative programming. Like turn off the television. Don't watch the news. If you look at the news, you cannot feel good looking at the news. It turns your power down. You've got to be conscious of that. Just try this. Just experiment with yourself. But start filtering the stuff you allow to come in your mind. So you've got to guard the kinds of things that you put in your mind. See, if you don't program your mind will be programmed because human beings are goal-oriented. Every time you hear that voice in your head telling you, we can't do this. This is too hard. This is too painful. This isn't worth it. You got to tell it to shut up. That voice is a liar. Don't allow that negative voice to overpower you. You block that out. It doesn't take any energy, any drive to stay down there on a low level. But it takes everything in you to pull yourself up, to tell yourself this is temporary. I can get through this. I'm better than this. I'm bolder than this. I'm stronger than this. This will not break me. When you know that whatever you're seeking, it's also seeking you. You don't worry. You don't run scared. You don't think somebody's going to
on your strengths. You focus on your abilities, unquestionably. Trust yourself. Take the leap of faith and believe that everything's going to be all right.
Anybody can hate. Anybody can be revenge. Some people rather get revenge than get ahead in life. Anybody can do that. Anybody can hold a grudge. Doesn't take any greatness on that. Don't need any motivation and encouragement to hold a grudge. Have some resentment in your heart and some bitterness. But the real challenge about growth and moving into your greatness is to continue to be positive when hard times and obstacles run up against you. And not allow that default negative mind to take over.
So you got to learn to stand up to yourself inside yourself. And short circuit, override that conversation that's always going on. 85% of what that conversation will tell you is negative. It's negative. It will tell you you're tired when you really are not tired. It will tell you you can't do it. It will fill you with fear. So you've got to watch the conversation. And when you find it going on, you've got to stand up to it and say, I'm going to do this anyhow. I'm afraid, but I'm afraid not to do it. And I'm not going to let you stop me.
Turn on things that can contribute to your fear. Turn a deaf ear to people, and all they can do is talk about how negative things are because they have bought into the consciousness of the world. Start attending workshops, seminars, listening to tapes on a daily basis to begin to recondition your mind, to retrain your thinking. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. Listen to things that can
Happy 420 smoke.
to create a new reality for yourself and a new life for yourself.
Every decision that you make has consequences. Are you making yourself better, or are you making yourself worse? Are you moving forward, or are you moving back? Are you making progress, or are you stagnating? Every little decision you make counts. There are no shortcuts. There are no hacks. If you want to take the easy road, I promise you, it's longer and more painful than the hard road.
If you set out and you say you're going to do something, do yourself a favor and don't lie to yourself. Because that is the worst thing that an individual ever do. You think you lied to your peers. You think you lied to your mother. You think you lied to your teacher. You think you lied to your coach. At the end of the day, when you look in the mirror, you lied to you. In 10 years from now, nobody can do anything for you. That's going to be the life that you create, not anybody else. You make your bed, you got to lay in it.
Let other people blame their parents, their boss, or the system. Let weaker people complain that the world isn't fair. You are the leader of your life. Choose the hard path. The path of responsibility, hard work, and sacrifice. The path of discipline, humility, and ownership that ultimately leads to freedom. Make discipline part of your daily life, and your daily life will get better.
It's learning to discipline this mind. It's a muscle. The mind is a muscle. Emotion is a muscle. I don't negotiate with myself. Well, maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to do this. Or I'll limit like 2 more minutes till I'm ready. There's none of that shit with me. For decades, I go, I say what you do. I'm not here to discuss this shit with my mind. There's mind, and then there's soul and spirit. And soul and spirit, my soul knows. And when I say jump, you fucking jump. I'm not here to have a discussion with you. But you have to take control and train this brain. If you don't train this brain, it'll use you instead of you using it.
Instead of letting your goals and your tasks and your health and your discipline waver, rise up and aggressively move forward down the path toward victory.
You have no business being average, but now you justify it. You come up with these great reasons why you can't get up at 5. You have these great reasons of why you do everything, why you don't execute, why you don't finish, why you don't follow through, why you say you'll exercise and you do it for about 10 days and you quit. You've got an excuse for why you're average. I guarantee you, if you were humble enough, if you were hungry enough, if you really wanted what you said, you'd sit down and you study what you do and you'd say, I can do this better. But I'm not exhausted all my time. I'm not exhausted.
We know we have more inside of us. This is no season to give anything less than all of our heart and soul. You weren't born with half a heart. Remember who you are. Ignite that spark again. Grow. Let's go.
I need to stop eating that snooze button. If you would make that one change, that one sacrifice, you would stop dreaming and start living. Commitment. It means taking a stand. Taking a stand for you. It means delivering. It means coming through. What if you don't keep your commitment, Les? What if you give it everything you have and you come up short? Or if you don't give it everything you have, what if you get weak along the way and you throw in the towel on yourself, you surrender to your emotions? What then? A lot of people become discouraged, they become frustrated, and they say, oh, what the heck?
Coconut
They
water.
go back to doing what they were doing before, saying it doesn't work. Life happens.
Someone should make a marble statue of you in your skin like the old days.
Respond to that in the way you should, or you can let that
You know,
mess you up. It's not what happens.
I wouldn't
to
be
you in
opposed
life
to this.
that
I don't care how
determines your future.
egotistical this may
It's
sound,
how you respond to
but
what happens to you
I would
that
not be
determines your
opposed
future.
to this with how hard I've worked, with how much I've sacrificed, with how much pain I've endured, the lessons I've learned, the character I've built, and the maturity that's been acquired.
You're not finished. If you're alive, you're not finished. No, you got another gear.
Humble enough
So everybody
to not give a shit,
because I'm capable.
but not arrogant
Will.
or egotistical to deny
I must, because they count on
that I deserve it.
It's going to take everything in you that your life deserves to concentrate it to begin to look at how is it that I can express more of me? How is it that I can bring my ideas out here now? Don't allow that inner doubt in you to talk you out of it. To build a case on why you can't have it. To tell you why you're not good enough. You ignore that inner voice and all of the external voices. Don't judge the possibilities for what you can do based upon the circumstances, because the circumstances won't determine who you are. Don't determine what you're able to do based upon your resources. Don't determine what's possible for you based upon where your life is right now. Where your life is right now is not you. That's just what it is right now. If you're coming back from adversity and devastation, it's unlimited of what you can do. Don't expect people to understand you. Don't expect it to make sense to anybody why you've got to do this, why you have got to go, why you leave. This is a good job. I'm going. They pay you well. I'm going. Why? I don't understand. You don't have to. I'm going for me because I've made a different kind of commitment with my life. This is something I have got to do. You got to focus on you. You got to convince yourself every day, selling yourself on your ability to perform a job, to achieve a certain objective, telling yourself every day, here I go again, and I got what it takes. This is my day, and nothing out here is going to stop me. You are powerful. You direct the power in your life. Whatever your life is right now, it is a duplication of your consciousness. It's a result of how you have decided to use your power. And you've got the power to change that. But you don't know what has happened to me. It really doesn't matter what has happened to you. The only thing that really matters is what are you going to do about it? I can become upset, nervous, weak about it, or I can say, it's okay. Make it okay. If it becomes hard, then do it hard. But many of us just stop dead in our tracks. I don't know what to do. You do know what to do. You've got genius in you. Challenge yourself. Push yourself. Make yourself come up with something. Use your imagination. See, the universe responds to the man or woman that refuses to be denied, because that is your commitment. That business that you want, that book you want to write, that dream that you have of controlling your destiny, that is yours. That's available to you. But you've got to be willing to stand there and face disappointment, not have support.
Even in the darkest times, even in the strongest storms, even when the sun is blotted out and the world is falling apart, the darkness cannot extinguish your light. You, your will, your determination. No matter what is happening, no matter how hard the fight is, as long as you keep fighting, you win. Only surrender is defeat. Only quitting is the end. When it just doesn't make any logical sense to go on, that's when you use your emotion, your anger, your frustration to push you to say, I don't stop.
Use the rage.
You're screaming that you've had enough. Override that emotion with concrete logic and willpower that says, I don't stop.
Life is one big tug of war, and you don't win that tug of war by pushing the fucking rope. You have to pull that motherfucker. And a lot of times you have to pull yourself through life. Pull yourself out of bed. Pull yourself out of a funk. Pull yourself out of whatever the life is throwing at you to gain that confidence. Everybody's got a fucking plan so they hit the fucking mouth. So when your plan fails, when you get knocked down the fucking canvas, when everything falls apart in your life, and your plan is fucked up, what the fuck are you gonna do? There's only one motherfucking option. Stay fucking hard.
Don't shape yourself around the comings and goings of this world. Don't shape your opinions and your attitudes around circumstances that you cannot change. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed.
When you get inspired, realize that person's made up of the same whatever it is as you. And the only difference is that person is the one who's fought just that little harder. If we were all only made up of atoms, then why don't you become the stronger energy, the superior one? Can't you see we live off each other and it's the people that shine brightly who affect us positively? Stop waiting for others to do it first and break through. And go do it yourself. Look at the 4-minute mile. People thought it impossible and now every day people can achieve it. If you want something, you can get it. It only takes will.
To want and to be ambitious and to want to be successful is not enough. That's just desire. To know what you want, to understand why you're doing it, to dedicate every breath in your body to achieve. If you feel you have something to give, if you feel that your particular talent is worth developing, is worth caring for, then there's nothing you can't achieve.
Life's just game of inches. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. In any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that itch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that itch. It is not easy, but I'm not about to quit. I'm not about to give up. And I'll do whatever it takes to maintain this.
We're living life, try new things, jump, fall, fight, create love, live extreme and push your boundaries. Why? Simply because there will be no other time for you to do this.
You're going to die. You can't get out of life alive. Live your life now. Live your dreams now. Start acting like this is your last day on the planet.
I don't care how young or old you are, age is a number and nothing more, and should be determined by experience, by what you've done and tested, how many times you have pushed your limits and broken down. You can become whatever you want. It's you that has to want it, has to fight for it. It doesn't matter about the money, because when you truly love something, money is no object, it appears. When there's a will, there's a way. When you truly need something,
It's
you
coming.
find a way, and you stop at nothing to reach it.
But you got to work on yourself. You got to develop yourself. You got to talk to yourself day in and day out. Selling yourself on you and on your potentials.
Endless abundance.
I'm going to get my thinking out. I'm going to get my mentality out. As soon as you decide to stop looking for answers in other people.
It's coming, Trev. You've done everything.
You could have been free years ago.
Pack your calendar, because everything is based off of activity. Very few people want to show their calendar, because if they did, you would realize who really wants to win that and who doesn't. It's mathematically impossible for you not to win at the highest level if your calendar is packed from day till night, every single day, the entire year, day after day after day after day after day, without you winning.
Some of y'all so caught up on the game that you don't get it. It is in practicing. It is in eating right. It is in making good decisions that you look a certain way. It is how you practice. It is what you do that makes you look like you look. It is the process of the grind that shapes you and forms you. It's not the game. And that's why most of y'all get beat in the game or make mistakes in the game, because you think grinding is what happens when the sun comes out. You think grinding is what happens when the lights come on. You think grinding is what happens when people get in the stage. That's not grind. The real grind is in the dark when nobody sees you. When nobody knows what you're doing. When you studying without coach. When you putting in those extra reps. When you watching those videos and you getting inspired. When you change your music. It's the process that makes you sweet. Champions are focused on the goal. They don't have time to be doing stuff that's not going to help them toward the goal. So all of the stuff you talking about, all of the social media, cut it off. Cut it off. Do what you're supposed to do. You ain't no boy no more. Get off social media. It's killing you. Get off of it. Stop Netflix. Who are you watching? Watch you. Cut the TV off. It's going to be there. You got a job to do. That's what you're getting paid for. Have some pride. Come off the TV, son. Cut that doggone football game off. It ain't doing nothing for you. They making millions, you not. More stuff comes to you when you execute, son. And the problem with some of y'all is you want somebody else to support your dream. It's yours. I don't know you would die. It's your dream. If you wanted to have it, get your butt up and make it happen. If you wanted to have it, rise and grind. If you wanted to have it, you won't have to do what I do, and that's get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because this is my time. This is my moment. Tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. I ain't put my dream on nobody else, and I don't care what nobody think about my doggone dream. It's your dream. Nobody's going to see it like you do. Nobody's going to be as dedicated to it as you are. It's your dream, and they don't have to understand, and they don't have to like it. It doesn't make a difference. It's your dream, and you, my friend, have been given the badge to make it happen, and you can't let anything stop you from doing what you were called to do.
If you work as hard as possible when other people are slacking off, your life will be easy.
Easy doesn't pay well. Choose the hard path. The path of responsibility, hard work, and sacrifice. That ultimately leads to freedom.
Too tired, too hungry, too sore, too hot, too cold, too whatever. People ask me what I do when I get those little feelings running around. Well, let me tell you what I don't do. I don't tell everybody. As a matter of fact, I don't even let those words run around inside my own brain housing group. I keep it secure, lock it down. It doesn't matter how I'm doing. It doesn't matter how I slept last night. It doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter when the last time I ate. It doesn't matter, because I'm gonna go get some. Are you going to work out today? Yes or no? Are you going to win? Yes or no? Make the binary code decision. Yes or no?
Your mind is your strongest weapon, but you must take control of it. You have to tell your brain where you want to go. When your brain tells you to give in, you push forward. When it tells you to take the day off, you go harder. Don't allow your weak feelings to dictate where you end up in your life.
You've got to activate the thinker in you. Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you.
Prove to yourself today, every day, that you can and will push harder than you wanted to, harder than you felt like pushing, past the point of fatigue and far beyond the point of comfort to that outer edge, with every ounce of grit and tenacity to where you cross that line, that threshold through the suffering. Your body and mind will always adjust to more suffering, to more pain. Your mind quits way before your body does. So you have to be willing to go way into that darkness and find more in yourself. Regardless of what's in front of you, you still must grind. I feel that most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, running at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding.
We're the warriors that say, I'm gonna make a decision and I'm keeping it. And regardless of how you feel about it, it doesn't matter if the world is crumbling down around you. It doesn't matter what's happening. Just do the thing every single day, whether you feel like it or not. Oh, I don't feel so good today. Get your lazy, sick ass up out of bed. Your only commitment is to the activity, not to the grand scheme, not to the big picture, not to the implications of what it is that you're doing. It's to do the thing. It's what you do.
just don't feel like it, those days, those are the days that count. When you have those feelings, it's even more important to step up and get some. If you've got something to do, don't put it off till tomorrow. Don't do that. Don't voluntarily do anything tomorrow that you should be getting done today. Get it done today. Don't wait. Attack it, destroy it, and move on. Stop waiting for something to move you and move yourself. You're your biggest problem. Everything is external that moves you. Now I want you to start moving yourself internally. I want you to be able to push your buttons and not let anything else push your buttons. You gotta move you every single day. If you get to a point in your day and you down out, if you get to a point in your day and you exhausted, you get to a point in your day and you're not feeling it, you can stop right there and change the mood. Nobody control your mood. You control your mood. You control your feelings.
We somewhere to make us push-ups and give us a good swift kick in the ass when we slack off. What we have to do is be our own sergeant to hold the highest standards and allow no slack.
Your problem is you start something, you stop it. You start something, you stop it. You feel good, you do it. You don't feel good, you quit. People who do stuff consistently and on time, they surpass people who talented and gifted. All men are created equal. Some just work harder. And the problem with some of y'all, you don't have to support your dream. It's yours. I don't know you would die. It's your dream. If you wanted to have it,
Get your butt up and make it happen.
if you wanted to have it,
Rise and grind.
if you wanted to have it, you won't have to do what I do. And that's
God.
and you won't have to act like you got all the energy in the world. Why? Because it's my time.
Wow.
Tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. You only got today.
Every decision you make, the decisions you make on money,
Get up.
the decisions you make on music, if you decide to hit the snooze button, what you're doing is you 10 minutes away from your goal now. You just went backwards. So whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, whatever your destiny is, your decisions have to be in alignment with them. Now, if you want to be broke for the rest of your life, keep doing what you're doing. But if you want something different in life, you gotta do something different.
You gotta go all in. And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of going up against the number one team. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it.
When you want to become a diamond, your whole attitude change, your whole mindset, your thinking, your relationship, the decisions that you make, how you spend your time, your energy, all of it changes. See, this is something that you can't be in this business. This business has to be in you.
You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different.
It's one thing to talk about your destiny. It's one thing to dream about your destiny. But it's another thing to wake up when you know you're supposed to wake up. To say no to that party. Saying no to quit when you still got 100 more shots to make. Saying no when your boss is saying stop, but you put in 50 more push-ups. You can't just talk about it. You gotta be about it.
Yep, it's tough. It's hard. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy to sacrifice. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy to grind. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. But I can tell you this, it will be worth the sacrifice. If you can grind your way through it. I woke up one day and stopped playing the blame game. I woke up one day and looked at the man in the mirror and was like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Wake up. It's showtime. Let's go. Get up. Go to class, get up, do your homework, work on your gift. It was given to you, but you gotta own it. And the reason why some of you are not where you're supposed to be, you've given yourself an option. You've given yourself an out. You've given yourself an excuse. But you have what it takes to do it. And the problem with some of you in this room, you don't have no drive. You ain't got nothing pushing you. You have no reason. You better find one before you get out here today. You don't belong at the bottom goes to his corner. The whole world is like, that's it. Once he comes back out, that's it. Mike's gonna just hammer him. And exactly that. Mike Tyson came out like, I got him. I got this kid up against the rope. Listen to me, many of you right now, life's got you up against the rope. You can't give up. You can't give in. Listen to me, if it was easy, everybody would do it. And if life's got you backed up, I need you to do what Buster Douglas did. Buster Douglas started fighting back. World was shocked. Goliath has been knocked down. What happened? And they went to Buster Douglas and they asked Buster Douglas simply, like, what happened? And Buster Douglas said, listen to me, it's real simple. Before my mother died, she told the whole world that I was going to be Mike Tyson. And 2 days before the fight, my mother died. Buster Douglas had a decision to make. When his mother died, he could die with his mother. Or he made a decision, I can wake up and I can live for mom. Your why's going to push you when you can't push yourself. Because some days you're going to say, I don't want to get up. But that why's going to say, push yourself. Get up. Your mama needs you. Your daddy needs you. Your children need you. Get up. When you want to quit and give up, your why's going to give you that lift that you need to get to the next level. Your why. And when that thing tells you to quit, you look at it in his eye and say, I ain't going nowhere. I will break you before you break me. You've been through so much hell. You don't quit now. It's the 10th round. You got 2 more to go. And when you get to success, it's not about skill. When you get to a certain level of success, it's about stamina. Yeah. It's about you won't break me.
It's about soul.
Everybody can stand up and do good when everything is all good. Everybody can smile when the sun shines. Everybody can do right when everything is going right. Everybody can do that. But everybody can't face opposition, adversity, and challenges and say, I've been waiting on you to come. I'm going to embrace you, and I'm going to figure out a way to use you because you would never turn me into a different person. You would never make me a person that people don't recognize before the adversity. When life knocks your butt down, I need you to get back up, and I need you to go heavy on it. When uncertainty creeps in, I need you to get up and get right back on the thing that knocked you off, and I need you to go heavy on it. When something doesn't turn out the way you want it to turn out, I need you to attack the very thing that didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to turn out, and I need you to go heavy on it. It's never about the competitors. It's about what we possess and what we do.
Learn to be your own booster. Start building yourself up. Start encouraging yourself. Start saying, I can do this. I can make this happen. When I start trying to convince myself I can be a businessman after flopping and failing and losing thousands of dollars and feeling stupid and dumb, I had to talk to myself because people were saying to me that I was dumb. I had to say, no, Les. Hey, come on, man, get yourself together. You can handle this, you just haven't figured it out yet. It's all right, this is your training period. This is the tuition you have to pay for what you don't know. You got to say yes to your life. You've got to say yes. Yes to my dreams. Yes to me. I can make it. Yes, I can. Doesn't matter how many failures I've made. Doesn't matter how many mistakes I've endured. Doesn't matter about my defeats. Doesn't matter about what I've done. Yes. I don't care about the fact I'm in a hole now. Doesn't matter about where I am. The last chapter to my life has not been written yet. If you judge me now, you'll judge me prematurely. I'm still in the process of transforming my life. I'm still in the process of becoming. Yes.
Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Take ownership of your mistakes. Take ownership of your shortfalls. Take ownership of your problems. And then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved. Take ownership of your mission. Take ownership of your job, of your team, of your future, and take ownership of your life. And lead. It's possible you can live your dream. It's necessary that you have a plan of action, that you're resilient, that you stick to, and you work with the system. That you have a vision and never give up. That you become creative and relentless and keep on coming back again and again and again. And that it's you that you got to take personal responsibility to make it happen. And that it's hard. Easy is not an option. And when life knocks you down, jump back up and say, it's not over until you win.
Woost.
And as much as I hate some of the parts of my life depression has dragged me down to, in a lot of ways I'm grateful for it. Because yeah, it's put me in the valleys, but only to show me there's peaks. And yeah, it's dragged me through the dark, but only to remind me there's light. My hurts forced me to have hope. Have hope and have faith. Faith in myself.
Don't ever give up. Don't ever quit. Pressure has a point. Pressure has a purpose.
See, most people suffer from possibility blindness. They can't see themselves doing better because they've been conditioned by the world around them. Most people give up on themselves easily. You know the human spirit is powerful. There's nothing as powerful. It's hard to kill the human spirit. That when you have a made-up mind, you don't care about the facts. You don't care about the odds. Because you are creating your own production. You are the star of your show. You are the director. You're writing the script. And you will determine whether your life is a smash office hit or flop. You determine that. Working on yourself, talking to yourself. That's so very important. Overcoming the negative conversation, that inner dialogue that's going on all the time, all the time. And so learning how to empower yourself, part of doing that is standing up to yourself. You got to stand up inside yourself sometimes and say, shut up! I'm in control here. You got to do this. I was going to give a presentation, and this voice inside of me saying, you can't do this. You don't have everything it takes. Shut up! I have got to do it. The power to hold on in spite of everything. The power to endure. The hunger, the ability to face defeat again and again without giving up. This is a winner's quality. You have that quality within you. When you come up against that thing that tries to break you, when it knocks you down on the canvas, you got to tell it, I will break you before you break me. You will not defeat me. I will take everything bad that happens in my life, and I will use that pain to push me to greatness. I refuse to be denied. You got to believe when no one else does.
No one believed in me. I believed in myself. Belief came from me was going through those hell weeks, taping those legs up, getting up early in the morning by myself, no coach, getting myself up, motivating myself every single day. And no one's there saying, come on, Dave, I'm forming belief. So when those hard times come, I know exactly how to get through it. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. It's good to watch. See, when it's hard and it's a struggle, what you become in the process is more important than we. That's far more important. The kind of person you become, the character that you build, the courage that you develop, the faith that you're manifesting. Oh, it's something that you get up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you're a different kind of person. You walk with a different kind of spirit. You can get through this. You can survive this. You can outlast this. You can handle this. You gotta push yourself to your limits. That's when you grow. You have the strength to pick yourself up and keep fighting through the dark days. Keep fighting through it. You will reach the light in every bit of the dark. Don't stop when you're tired. Don't stop when you're done.
Success is often not a loud one. It's those silent walks to the gym every single day. It's the silent commute to work every single day. It's the early mornings, late nights, when you grind, when everyone else has gone home, every single day.
You don't have to say anything. You don't have to make any noise. You don't have to scream, you don't have to yell. What you have to do is get the job done.
In the unseen work is when you're trying to create that masterpiece. And that masterpiece is yourself. All that hard work goes in when no one is watching. There's no crowds. There's no cheering section. It's just you against you. And you have this rock, which is yourself, and you go through and you start to just chip away at these rough edges. Every fucking morning you don't want to get up. You don't want to go for that run. You don't want to go to school. And each day you fight that urge to stay in bed. But you still fucking get up. You chip away at another rough edge. And over a period of time, you begin to form that masterpiece.
When we look at the masters, when we look at the best business people, we say she's gifted, she's smarter than me, she somehow knows more than me, she's got a better education, she had an easier background, she got lucky. You've heard the cliche because it's true, the harder I work, the luckier I get.
You don't see enough of what they deal with every fucking day. I'm not good enough. Shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be here. Because at the end, even though they're the best in the world, that little motherfucker's still in there saying, oh man, we're not good enough.
Not the strongest guy, not the fastest guy, not the smartest guy, but I will work, and I will work hard. I will be up when my competitors sleep. I will be up when my enemy is curled up in bed. I will be up getting after it.
The
masters make the hardest things in the world look easiest. And in the moments where you push yourself, those moments tend to lead to success. But you've got to stop rationalizing, stop making excuses, stop telling yourself little watered down assessments of where you're really at. Tell yourself the truth.
And the truth shall set you free. And the truth that I had to come to grips with, and I wasn't. The truth was that I wasn't giving all that I had. The truth was that there's some things that I wanted to do, but I didn't have the courage to act on those things. I had to start looking at my life differently. I started going to work earlier. I started being the last one to leave there. I started working harder than anybody else. Other guys couldn't. Now, why would you work so hard? Well, that's I've been healing myself and my family, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, do it with everything that you have. Develop the habit of giving more than what you're paid for. Develop the habit of setting standards that others will be measured by. Do not go where the path may lead, but go where there is no path and leave a trail.
I guarantee you, when you do it, nobody can do it like you do it. The problem is you don't hardly do it. You love sleep too much. You love that alcohol too much. You love that substance too much. You love that vice too much. There's something that you love more than yourself, than your dreams, than your goals.
And if you're gonna make it happen, everything in the world has to become secondary. You've got to become obsessed to the point where people think you're crazy. You discipline yourself every day to do what is required. You sweat, you suffer, you endure, and at the end of it all, you win.
If you use right now as all alone, how you hold yourself, how you see yourself. What do you do when no one's watching? If you do it then, I guarantee you, you'll be doing it when everyone's watching. If today you never say good enough, tomorrow you'll always have enough.
Be what it is you claim to be about. Be what it is you truly want to be. If you truly want to be successful, if you truly want to change your life, if you truly want to lose 50, 100, 200, 500 pounds, be about it today.
This is not a year that you're going to be doing a lot of talking. This is a year for grinding. This is not a year of dreaming. We're not dreaming no more. We're not wishing no more. We're not watching other people ride the ride no more. We're not watching people cash checks no more. We're not doing that no more. This is our year.
You will fail. You will likely fail often. It will be painful. It will be discouraging. At times it will test you to your very core. It will not be easy.
It's all right to fail as long as you fail forward. It's all right, but I need you to have heart.
What does it say?
There's something
The fuck?
you can't without perseverance.
No.
When things are going bad, there's going to be some good that will come from it. Mission got canceled? Good. We can focus on another one. Didn't get promoted? Good. More time to get better. Didn't get funded? Good. We own more of the company. Didn't get the job you wanted? Good. Go out, gain more experience, build a better resume. Got injured? Good. Needed to be got beat? Good. We learned. Unexpected problems? Good. We have an opportunity to figure out a solution. That's it. When things are going bad, don't get all bummed out, don't get startled, don't get frustrated. No. Take that issue, take that setback, take that problem and turn it into something good. Go forward. If you can say the word good, it means you're still alive. It means you're still breathing. It means you still got some fight left in you. So get up, dust off, reload, calibrate, engage. Go out and attack. I challenge you to see your problems as a great thing. I challenge you to see
to know what I can overcome. And I know from experience that the harder the task to overcome, the more strength I'm going to gain from it. These are the days that test your fortitude. They test your endurance, your grit, your dedication, your determination, your mental toughness, your character. You are testing your ability to do something. And that something is something critical to your dreams. At the very moment when everything in you wants to do absolutely nothing. When you'd rather die than send another email or take another phone call or talk to another human, you've got to get the job done. It's an opportunity to prove what you're made of. It's an opportunity to prove you are what you say you are in your head. When you look in the mirror and you say, there goes a bad motherfucker, you actually believe it. You become the process is more important than the belief. The kind of person you are, the character that you built, the courage that you develop, the faith that you manifest. Oh, it's something that you get from when you look yourself in the mirror. You're a different kind of person. You walk with a different kind of spirit. You was hard, but you did it.
Marvin, when you say to yourself, it can't be done.
At some point, everything's gonna go south. And you're gonna say, this is it. This is how I am. Now you can either accept that or you can get to work. You just begin. You do the math. You solve one problem. And you solve the next one.
Instead of backing down, you push yourself
Come on, Trev.
into the unknown.
Do you realize
Now.
every day you thought you wasn't going to make it? Do you remember them days when you thought it was absolutely unbearable and you thought you wasn't going to endure it? Do you know that your survival rate for every one of them bad days is 100%? You batting 1,000. You survived every hater. You survived all these.
Good, Trev.
You survived the firings. You survived all the tell you know behind. You survived all the trouble you ever been in. Your survival rate is 100%.
You got to proactively prepare to catch yourselves. When you find yourself getting negative with people that you have allowed to push your buttons, when you find yourself becoming negative about what's happening to you and the circumstances that you're involved in.
This belongs to you. This is yours. You're the captain. You're the master. You're the foreman. You're the general. You're the head. Don't give control of this to nobody. You're going to hit a wall. Everybody hits the wall. And that wall shocks some people. The wall not the right out some people. The wall discourages some people. The wall is painful. To go back. But there's some small number who, when they hit that wall, they decide, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be over there. This person doesn't care about the pain. Because this person knows something. There's no peace without pain. So this person comes back anyhow. Again and again and again. And if you go on, hit that wall. Here's what happens to you. That you will have an incredible breakthrough. It is as if the universe says, let's help you out. I admire that kind of tenacity. Let's give her a hand. Let's send her assistance, send her resources. It will come out of nowhere. Times with tears falling down your face. And you'll look back on the times and you will cherish those times.
Whatever storm you found yourself in today, don't give up. And I know it hurts. And I know you don't want to take it anymore. Dreams look like you're seeing them from underwater. But don't give up. You have not seen the best days of your life yet.
But you have to start living your life in expectation. You have got to start expecting great things to happen for you in order for it to happen. If you live your life in expectations, that's what happens to you. If you live your life in despair, that's what happens to you. Say this to yourself every day. It's not over until I will. Not over till I get through. Not over till I get over. Not over till I get what I want. Door can't open today, look out. I'm going to come back and take the hinges off.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we must be. No guts, no glory. You've got to be willing to face rejection and know again and again and again. Defeat again and again and again. Every time life knocks you
Time to get big, Trev. Time to show what you're fucking capable of, up. We're 2 hours in. Arms are looking as thick as my legs right now. Oh my God. Arms are actually looking crazy. What do you mean about what evolution, creatine? Delineate. Explain thoroughly. If you're talking about my evolution, I think I've evolved quite well. I think I've adapted and overcame a lot. So yeah, I've evolved drastically, abundantly, righteously, gracefully. All right. Maybe some abs and calves, and we call it. By maybe, I mean, let's do some hanging knee raises.
Everything's going to go south on you. Everything's going to go south, and you're going to say, this is it. This is how I am.
There's only one rule in this jungle. When the lion's hungry, he eats.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest?
He's not the biggest.
The elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheat. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does the lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he can't run. An elephant can't run. And it's the whole mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may get outnumbered by a pack of hyenas. But the king of my jungle talks about mentality. Everything you heard, everything you see, you're supposed to take that. You take it with you and you embody it. You become the essence of everything they talked about. And boom, you will automatically put yourself on a whole other level. Some of you, you're a beast. You're a beast when the weather is right. You're a beast when coach tells you to do something that you're comfortable with. You're a beast when you play in your position. You're a beast when everything is going right. Sometimes stuff start happening where it's uncomfortable. You start to break. You start to you start to fall. And what he told little man was, you got to learn to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. It ain't always going to be the way you like it. It's not always going to be comfortable. The conditions ain't always going to be perfect. If you really want this, you got to learn to sacrifice. You got to learn to give up to go up. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference if you're a lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes up, I love it. If you're a gazelle, you wake up with this notion that I must outrun. I must outrun the lion if I'm going to survive. Listen to this. I don't know what your business is. I don't know what you're trying to do personally, but there's something you have to outrun. Every single day when you wake up, something you have to run. For some of you, it's alcohol. For some of you, it's other substances. For some of you, it's depression. For some of you, it's your past. For some of you, it's procrastination. For some of you, your inability to stick with something, to start and finish. For some of you, you can't execute. I don't know what it is, but every single day, like that gazelle, you're going to wake up and boom, you're going to have to run from something. There's something you're going to have to get away from to survive. And that's all the gazelle is doing. He's running from the lion because he's trying to survive. But what's weird is that even though the lion is considered to be one of the most ferocious animals, one of the most dangerous animals, one of the kings of the kingdom, that when the sun comes up in Africa, that the lion has to do something too. Even though he's great, the gazelle's not going to come and just let him eat him up. Yes. Everybody want to be a beast. Everybody want to be a beast. Everybody got a lot of tattoos of lions. When it's time to practice, you have to know. If he won't be a beast, you will have to go through something. Ain't nobody gonna hand you nothing. Ain't nobody gonna hand you no championship. Ain't nobody gonna hand you no title. Cause real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You can't just want it. You can't watch the video and say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. It's cute to say it, but when it's showtime, when the sun comes up, you got all the books, you got all the tapes, you got all the access. Now it's time to hunt. Successful people have the mentality of this. I'm going to make the most of what I have because I'm going to get where it is I'm going no matter what happens.
They have the mentality they're going to find a way to do more with less.
Listen to Greg Oakley. I want you to know you should be excited. All the information you're going to get, all the information you have, there's only one equation that's missing. There's only one thing you cannot purchase. There's only one thing you cannot buy. And that's what real people
Yep.
the king of the fucking beast. I'm here to tell you.
Fuck are you?
The rules the back. I am that beast that rips the sun. I am the king of legends. You meet somebody wealthy, they are thinking at one point was not wealthy. And then the one shows up. The one. One person changes the family tree forever. In my family, I'm the one. And it wasn't because I wanted it or I hoped for it. I fought for it. I want to win. I want to fight for my family. I want my mom and dad proud of me. I want my kids proud of me. I want me proud of me. I want to look in the mirror and be happy with the man I look back at. That he gave it everything, that he went for it. But here's the truth. Most people's dreams can be bought. With enough failure, with enough rejection, they will sell their dreams. They can't still fight. They can get a little bit, but when it gets a little too hot, they go, boom, sold, buy the dream, you can have it. It's not worth it to me. And their will to win is buyable. You can buy it, but if you decide my will cannot be bought, I don't care how long it takes, you can't buy this dude out. I'll keep fighting for my family. I'm the one. I'm going to change my family tree forever. That's the decision. Decide now. You're going to keep negotiating the price, or can you not be bought?
Don't give up on yourself. Don't throw the towel in so quickly. Many people give up on the 1-yard line. You know the human spirit is powerful. There's nothing as powerful. It's hard to kill the human spirit. There's greatness in you. And you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside. And since I'm going to do this, I'm going to harness my will. And I'm not going to let anything stop me. I deserve this. Working on yourself, talking to yourself. Also very important. Overcoming the negative conversation, that inner dialogue is going on all the time. You got to stand up inside yourself sometimes and say, shut up!
Get up.
I'm in control here. You got to have an uplifted expression.
Big dog
not
now.
your body posture. All of these things are
Get up, Trev.
Start working and developing yourself down and prepare yourself for what it is that you want, because you expect to get it.
All I need you to do is speak up and say, I expect to win. Declare that it's over. That yesterday was the last day that you were a loser. Like yesterday was the last day you expected to come up short. When you set out for a goal, expect it to happen. Expect to be successful. Expect it to be positive. If you can expect it, if you can wake up feeling like a winner, if you can wake up talking like a winner, if you can expect that everything you do will come out winning, I guarantee you, you never ever have to come up short again.
It might be year 2, 3, 4 before you get your big win, but you can decide now, I'm going to walk, talk, and be a different person. You decide that. You're the lead character in the story of your life. Everything has to do with you intended to win. Too many of you are playing with your business. If you make that shift, I'm going to win. We're going to play to win now. We're not playing to play. We're not playing to see how we do. We're not playing for fun. Once you start getting some winning, you start changing.
At some point or another, all of us will go through the fire. You will be burned. That fiery furnace life puts you through is not without reason. You are being forged.
Those of you who are wondering, how can I keep going like this? This is for you. Some of you have been through so much that you should have lost your mind. Don't think it's strange when things happen to you. Because every man, every woman, every boy, every girl will go through a time where your faith will be tested. You will hit something. And when you do, you will have a choice. Many choose to turn around. They feel a little pain and run away. But there is a small number who decide that the pain is worth the prize. These people will do whatever it takes to make it to the other side.
Know your vitamin. Get excited about the no.
Shit.
Anytime someone says no, that brings you a
Boost.
to a yes. You're getting closer. Trust me, you will win
Get up.
if you don't quit. Now, whatever goal you have, you're going to have some
opposition. You're going to have some difficulties. You're going to have some challenges. You're going to have your inner conversation telling you you can't do it. And you're going to have people picking at you.
You gotta talk to yourself when you begin to think negative.
I don't think I can do that, Les. You can. Why don't you just test yourself? Why don't you stretch, Les? Come on, man.
When you start seeing yourself thinking something negative, stop it right quick. Stop yourself. Catch yourselves. When you find yourself getting negative with people that you have allowed to push your buttons, when you find yourself becoming negative about what's happening to you, you've got to affirm to yourself in the process, hey, no, I can make it. There's some way this can happen for me. As you start believing that you are worthy of good things supposed to happen to you, you develop a sense of entitlement. Good things supposed to happen to me.
If somebody came and knocked you down, boom, and ain't nothing you can do about it. But if I come back a week later and you still on the ground, we got a problem. And some of you say, Eric, it ain't my fault. You right. The way you were born, what happened to you is not your fault. But doggone it, you still on the ground after 20 years.
Listen, nobody's got to call me fucking anything.
Working on yourself, watching
I don't need to be
will
called
determine the quality of your life.
a prophet.
Life shrinks or expands
But I'm telling you,
courage. So
it's not a belief now. It's an absolute knowing that I'm chosen for something fucking greater in this world. I'm chosen to help people. I'm chosen to make people move. I'm chosen to wake people up. I'm chosen to remind people of their God-given human sovereignty.
When you believe with everything in you that you are
People,
destined for greatness, you will find a way.
I had somebody who I helped in the past. I encouraged him.
Pain into gain, adversity into prosperity. People ask me,
I'm having all these epiphanies. I'm having all these synchronicities. I'm having all of these.
That's why I got the report card to know which part was fixed, which part was broken, so I take my effort and reapply it.
Realizations, connecting the dots of the bigger picture of not only my life, but of my ancestors, my current loved ones, and humanity as one. And I did. I called myself a prophet, and somebody turned against me who I once looked up to and respected and still do. I know he's a good man. I pray he hears my words and understands where I was coming from. It's not ego, it's not arrogance, it's a choice to live a certain way. But is it? Is it? Because there's times where it doesn't feel like a choice. There's times where I feel pulled. There's times where it feels like God steps in. That's what divine intervention is. God steps in and makes you. It's not fear of law enforcement. It's not fear of fucking losing my freedom. I've already lost that. It's not fear of losing my possessions. It's not fear of losing my fucking capital. It's fear of giving up my dreams. I will never lose myself to please anyone else again. I will never sell my dreams or my life force.
I will, because I'm strong. I must, because they count on me. I can, I will, I must. All your excuses are lies. Little lies that you think makes life easier, but they don't. Now I know in the morning, got that blanket giving you a warm hug, and you got the pillow, which is whispering in your ear, telling you it's okay. You'll stay just a little longer. But don't listen to them. They're lying to you. Listen to your alarm clock, which is telling you to get up and get some. Listen to the weight room, the pull-up bar, which is telling you to face reality.
and listen to your will, which is telling you to get up and crush everything, regardless of how you feel. Don't negotiate with weakness. Kill it.
See, in life, you can go through life, you can come up with reasons or you can come up with results. You can come up with excuses or you can come up with achievements. You can go through life blaming or you can come up with solutions. The choice is in your hands, satisfaction or despair. You can choose that.
Wow.
You don't get better on a daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the fuck after it every daggone day.
When that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do now.
My new norm is you get up every fucking morning at 4 o'clock and you suffer. That became my new fucking life. Most people want to get out of it. This is no, motherfucker. This is your new life. This is who you are.
I don't care how small it is. I don't care how minuscule the movement is, but make movement. Move forward and do that every single day, no matter what. You aren't getting any closer to your 5-year plan or your 3-year plan or your 7-year plan or any plan that you have unless you get up and start getting after it.
You can't just say you want it.
Everybody wants the prize, but nobody loves the process. Everybody wants to be a champion, but nobody's willing to put in the work that it takes to be a champion. Everybody wants to hold up the trophy and say, man, I did it, but nobody's willing to put in the work that it takes to do it. I love the process. I love the thought of working for what I want. And I firmly believe you're never supposed to wish for it more than you're willing to work for it. Your expectations never supposed to exceed your effort. But a lot of people, they wish, and they're not willing to work.
Commit once to the thing that you're going to do, and then you do it every single day. That is what transforms you. It's not a grand vision. It's the tiny actions that move towards a worthy ideal. The good feelings in your body is an indication that there's something that you want. Now you get to work by doing it every single day.
Are you interested in achieving these goals? Or are you committed? If you're interested, you read and read. You come up with stories and excuses and reasons why you can't. But if you're committed, you'll do whatever it takes. You'll let go of your stories. You'll let go of your excuses. You'll let go of all the reasons you currently have that are formulating your identity of yourself. And you'll learn how to let that go and become who you are destined to become.
You're trying to get to the next level and you're just interested. You kidding yourself. Forget about it. If you want to get to the next level, if you want to eat it, if you want to live it, if you want to be it, if you want to do it, stop talking about it and give me full commitment.
You can be the person who says, this is going to f***ing work no matter what happens, no matter how frustrated I get, no matter how angry I get, no matter what, I'm f***ing doing this. If you're committed, you'll start today to let go of your stories, your excuses, your reasons why you can't and why you won't. You'll upgrade your knowledge, you'll upgrade your skills, you'll come in every single day and figure out how you can achieve those goals.
It's about executing regardless of your emotions. These test days, they test your fortitude, your endurance, your discipline, your grit, your dedication, your determination, your mental toughness. At the very moment, with everything in you wants to do absolutely nothing, you gotta get the job done. Stop having dialogue with your emotions. Stop negotiating with your feelings and start to act. That's where people separate themselves from the pack. That's where people earn the right to success. They earn the money. They earn the life. They earn the relationship. They earn the body in those little moments where they don't want to do what they need to do, but move forward regardless of how they feel. That's what champions know, champions understand, and champions fucking thrive on.
Mental toughness is a lot different than motivation.
We're gonna call it for today, chat.
Everybody in here, everybody, we're all gonna run a half marathon in 5 days. All of us. We all going, yeah, we're getting fired up. I said, yeah, we're gonna start tomorrow at 5 a.m. and everyone's hugging each other. Yes, 5 a.m.
God bless you all.
5 a.m. comes. It's dark. It's cold. Our bed is comfortable.
Remember your purpose and never forget it.
But again and again, because could go do it again and again. That is the X-ray vision. It's
Patience
through your broken bones
is
to get to your goal. You have to train your
the
body by
virtue.
doing things that make you uncomfortable consistently.
Do not
To build this
rush
mindset
the
that when
process.
things get hard, which they will be,
Trust
we don't shy
it.
away, we don't quit, we attack.
Do not dim your light
Through all those walls.
to make others feel more comfortable in your presence.
Everybody on the face of this planet, they want something. Everybody that comes into this world, they want something. Everybody wants greatness. Everybody wants excellence. But the question is, what are you willing to go through in order to get it? What type of
Chase becoming
what type of commitment? What type
the
of
manifestation of the person you were created to be.
This is part of your real contribution. If it doesn't make you
Don't
fully
hold
alive
back.
and express, and it's your real goals, bail. Quit sooner
You
than
can
later.
do anything you
But
set
if
your
know
mind
it's
to.
right for you, then resilience is everything. The ability to
Your
reach
words,
toward your dreams.
your thoughts, your actions do matter, and they have significant meaning. Not only to change your life, but to help change others' lives.
Marching on, you know you'll be a successful person. It's the ability to be optimistic enough to know
You can be a leader without commanding or forcing people to change. You can be a leader by setting the example and demonstrating, speaking up, acting with courage and bravery, especially in the face of adversity, not holding back. Don't listen to the haters, my mans. They're secretly your biggest fans. Trust the process. Stay clear. Naysayers are everywhere. Persevere.
It's gonna be very hard, but you ain't got nothing else to do. Because let me tell you something about being not successful. Being not successful, that's really hard. So you might as well apply yourself to something that has a benefit. And when some of you doing wrong, you play the game, but you not the game. You play football, but you not football. You gotta go all in. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different.
that is something that is built and ingrained into a successful person, not because they were lucky with it, not because they grew up with it, because they developed it. By doing it once, they did it again, they did it again, they did it again. The more bold and courageous you are, the more bold and courageous you'll be in the future. The more confident you are today, the more confident you'll be in the future. The more you overcome yesterday's struggles today, the more you'll be able to overcome the bigger struggles tomorrow. Never forget these things. Keep marching, my friend.
Not your shoes, not your car, not your clothes. It's your mind. Your mind is the most important thing you have, and you gotta control it. I don't care what's happening. You have to control it. When you leave, what you fighting for? What's your legacy? What you gonna do? You say you a champ, but do you practice like a champ? You say you a champ, do you fight like a champ? You say you a champ, do you have the mentality of a champ? Champions keep going when they don't have anything left in their tank. When they don't have no more. When it's over. When they're tired. When they're frustrated. When they're ready to give up. When they spent their last dime. That's when they get started. It's when you have nothing left. It's when you depleted all your money. When all your energy gone. That's when it's showtime. When you find the way out of no way. When you find breath that you don't have. When you find energy that did not exist. When you want this thing